Namaste everybody, Josh Brill here, and I wanted to make this little video talking about what is happening in the world and how music can really help us tune into ourselves. I just recently posted this thing on Facebook talking about the nature of music and humanity, and if we really get down to it, if we really get to the core of what music is, it's connection. It's the connection of two notes together to make something that wasn't available with just the individual note. It's the connection of rhythm and melody, of melody and harmony, of rhythm, melody and harmony, of all of these aspects of both music and ourselves that create something more than just what it was. If I play one note or if you sing one note on its own, there's something very beautiful in that. Just like there is something very beautiful that each one of us are our own unique, individual, independent, sovereign beings here on this earth. That is so beautiful and so mind-blowing and heart-expanding to recognize this. And, as we all know, if we spend too much time as our own unique, sovereign, individual being, we get lonely. We feel detached, disconnected, we feel pain. And we could say that this is some of the deepest suffering in the world is disconnection. Disconnection from others, which is really disconnection from ourselves. So in the analogy or metaphor of music, we have one note and we bring it together with another one and we create something. We create harmony, we create a song, we create a dance. And we could extend this analogy into the role of humanity, that if we spend too much time on our own, something that is quite possible with our unique gifts becomes less likely to happen. So we need to have other people. We need to connect with others, to connect with community, to connect with the world at large. So we can follow the analogy of music, that we have two notes that connect to create something greater than each one independently, and allow that to see our lives as music, to see ourselves as music, to see our life as a song, as a dance, and how integral and crucial it is that we make connections with others. And also, very importantly, that the connections with others come in a place of harmony and not dissonance. If we play two notes together that are dissonant, and if we hear them enough, we'll get used to them, and we'll assume that that dissonance is the norm. The problem with that is that dissonance actually creates further dissonance. The purpose of dissonance is actually to serve harmony, but if we get locked in the cycle of dissonance, if we get locked into the cycle of disease, we become habituated into that, and that becomes our norm, our homeostasis. And we assume that's how things should be, and we seek out more things like that, perpetuating our own cycle of dissonance, of disease, of despair. So what's important to recognize is that when we come together as two notes, as two people, we must begin to habituate coming together in harmony, into balance. If we have relationships that are mutually codependent in their own internal dissonances, this might not be healthy. This might not be serving our higher purpose. So it's important that we recognize these things so that we can move into greater levels of harmony. So there's a little bit of the glory of music, the ability that music helps heal, and the metaphor of music, that anyone really can music. Everyone can music. You are music. So let us all take this moment of intention, that we begin to music together in greater and greater ways, that we begin to live as a harmony in the world in greater and greater ways. And let our own life be recognized as the music that it is, so that we can share ourselves with others. Namaste.